Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. Today I want to talk about the one thing that will prevent you from doing no contact successfully. Do you know what that is? It is your anxiety and how you deal with it. The reason that people have a hard time sticking to no contact is because they cannot handle the level of anxiety that comes with doing it. It's very effective, but it's also difficult to do. And so when they break no contact, they're trying to find some relief. They're trying to get rid of the anxiety because the body and the mind are programmed for survival. The mind doesn't care if you get your ex back. It wants you to survive. And so if you feel anxiety, it immediately looks for a way to relieve that anxiety. And in this case, it thinks, well, I'll just contact my ex and then I'll relieve my anxiety, which would be great if that was the case. However, for those of you that have broken no contact, you found out that it's actually the opposite. It's ironic that the anxiety will actually get worse after you contact them because more often than not, you're not going to get the response that you thought you were going to get. And so now you've been rejected again and the anxiety will continue. And so the key is to find a way to manage your anxiety so that you won't be tempted to contact your ex, or even if you are tempted, you won't do it. It's funny that often when my coaching clients do break no contact, even though of course I tell them to do it, but hey, it happens, and they immediately say, oh, you're going to be so mad at me, I broke no contact. And I go, I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not the one trying to get my ex back. You're going to be mad at you when you realize that you've actually caused yourself a setback by contacting them. Because I've rarely seen that when someone has been broken up with and they reach out afterwards, they break no contact, that it works out in their favor. At that moment, in trying to relieve your anxiety, you're just thinking short term instead of long term. But you need to think, do I want to talk to my ex right now? Do I want to text them? Or do I want them back? You usually can't have both at the same time if someone broke up with you. So you either want to relieve your anxiety temporarily and contact them, text them, and have them maybe respond, or you can wait and have them contact you when they can no longer manage their anxiety, because they're going to have some anxiety on their part too, because when someone breaks up with you, usually there's still a part of them that would like to get back with you, that is interested. And that's why no contact is so effective, because it's supposed to cause your ex anxiety also, so that they will want to reach out. So to relieve your anxiety, you need to find something that works for you. The same thing doesn't work for everyone. Maybe it'll be working out. Maybe it'll be yoga. Maybe it'll be long walks. Music is always very effective. Meditation, I always recommend the app Headspace if you're a beginner meditator, because you can start with even just a 1-minute meditation and work your way up. Volunteer work, so that instead of sitting around feeling sorry for yourself and focusing on the fact that your ex is not around, you can help other people. That always makes you feel good, helping other people. I, of course, do not recommend drugs or drinking or sleeping around. That's just a band-aid. It may feel good at the moment, but afterwards, you're right back where you started. And if you're going to take anything, do not take drugs. Just say no to drugs. No prescription, no Xanax and all that stuff. If you have to take something, I understand, find a natural supplement. Go to a vitamin store and ask what you can take that's natural. So find something that works for you. Control your anxiety. That way you won't be tempted to contact your ex, and you'll have a much better chance of getting them back. So if you would like my help with personal coaching, you can contact me on my website, theartoflove.net. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.